Hello, welcome to Online. I'm Sylvia Margolies. 1983 is the 90th anniversary year of the National Council of Jewish Women. It was founded here in Chicago in 1893, and the celebrations are emanating right from our own home city. With me today in the studio are two presidents from two of the sections in the Chicago metropolitan area. Marilynn Cohen, who's president of Chicago section, and Seda Mann, president of North Shore section. Welcome, ladies. Glad you could join us. Marilynn, tell us a little bit about the history of National Council of Jewish Women. Besides that it was founded here, what makes it unique?
Well, we are service-oriented, oriented to the service in our community and advocacy, social action, and very much involvement by our members in volunteerism.
Makes it different because you're involved in the local community and not just in Israel? Are you involved in Israel?
We are definitely involved in Israel, but also here in community service, in the community at large, meaning the non-sectarian, not just in the Jewish community.
What are some of the projects that National Council's been involved in since the beginning? Go back a little in your memory. And I know you weren't a member way back then in 1893.
No, but I've been reading a lot because the history is very exciting that it was started here. I'm going to go back in 1893 because Hannah Greenebaum Solomon, the founder, wanted to be part of the Columbian Exposition, wanted the Jewish women to be part of it and be part of the Parliament of Religions. And the men said that they can act as hostesses, and she would have no part of that, and sent out 2,000 letters.
Without a typewriter.
By hand to Jewish women around the country to participate. And the participation was so great that they decided to start the Council of Jewish Women at that time. And the very first thing they did in 1894 was to start the first Sabbath schools in our country.
You mean our children can blame the National Council of Jewish Women for having to go to Sunday school?
And then in 1904, they were had a place in Ellis Island to help the Jewish immigrants, and especially the Jewish girls that were coming over alone, to keep them from white slavery.
White slavery is another name for prostitution?
Yes. It's hard to believe that that was one of the problems at that time, but they stayed at Ellis Island to the very end of its closing to help the immigrants. But going on later to 1958, we were the first national Jewish organization to participate in Meals on Wheels.
That's interesting, you know, because the North Shore section, I understand, had a Meals on Wheels program until very recently.
Very early, yes. We had it a long time ago. We were one of the first, and very recently we turned the project over to Highland Park Hospital, which is still running it successfully.
Is that one of the goals of National Council of Jewish Women,
yes,
to turn over projects?
One of our goals is to start service projects where we see a need for them. And then, after they're going well, we like the community to accept the responsibility of it and to keep it going.
And that frees
that frees us to find a new need and to start a new project.
Well, what are some of the projects that North Shore section has?
North Shore section has a project called Youth Employment Service, which provides jobs for high school students. It has Disney Express and Council Couriers, Council Cues, which are traveling shows to entertain handicapped children and handicapped adults, senior citizens.
Two different programs?
Two different programs, one geared to children and one to the elderly. It has recently started North Shore Information and Referral Service, which is a telephone service linking people in need with an appropriate agency.
It's very interesting. That's the newest project?
That's our newest project, and we're very proud of it.
Well, with us today in the studio, we have a tape of the Disney Express program, which you mentioned earlier, and I think it'd be a good time now to stop and take a look at that tape, and then we'll come back and talk about some more projects that National Council of Jewish Women is involved in.
I am Joanne Goodman, the director of the Disney Express. We perform our show for children with special needs, both in hospitals and schools all over the Chicago area. We are all members of the National Council of Jewish Women, and we are sponsored by them. We've been in existence for 20 years, and we've written several shows along the way. Right now, we're performing at Tricon Daycare Center in Highland Park, and National Council of Jewish Women sponsors Tricon in partnership with the Trinity Episcopal Church, where we are right now. So sit back and relax and enjoy the Disney Express.
She says she wants to be my spouse.
My name's Minnie Mouse, how do you do? Hello. 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 I'm Mickey's girl, it is very true. Hello. 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 I hope he will marry me. For that nice little fellow, I'll be a good wife. But he always says, wait, we'll see. Makes me so mad.
Wait, we'll see.
Oh, Mickey, you didn't wait for me. I have something so important to show you, Mickey, and all the boys and girls, and I wanted to go on the Disney Express, and I had to take an airplane to catch up with all you animals, and it cost a lot of money. I'm broke.
Go away, Wolf. We want to entertain these nice boys and girls at Tricon today, so just go back.
Oh,
We're not scared of the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf. We're not scared of the big bad wolf. Tra-la-la-la-la.
Go away, Wolf. Go away. Boys and girls, on with the show. Let's go! Here comes my friend Kanga, all the way from Australia. What you have in your pocket, Kanga?
Lots of real neat things. Kanga's my name. That's me, and I'm a kangaroo. I am quite tame, and I do what I should. You ought to know my pocket, it is built into, and inside it here, I put in what tastes good. Wonderful candy.
honey. Okay, Kinga, I'm so hungry.
Oh.
I'm just starving.
Really?
Oh, I just love a piece of your candy.
Well, I don't like to share. I'm sorry.
Oh, but I wouldn't wolf it down at all. I would just love a piece of
She wouldn't
candy.
wolf it down. Just wait 1 second. Turn around just for 1 second. Boys and girls, should I give the wolf some of this candy? It's trick candy. Should I give her some? Play a trick on her? Should I try it? Let's see what happens. I'll be very happy. So give me some. Ready for this? Here you go. Here you go.
Kanga, that was just a tiny bit mean. Do you have something tricky that might be fun for the boys and girls and not scary?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I have a ball.
Ooh.
And I can play.
You're not going to do that with my ball.
Oh, no, that ball's, No, I have my own
Okay.
ball. Thank you anyway, Winnie.
Okay. Oh.
Would you like to catch one? Catch?
Sure. Can I try?
All right, Winnie.
Okay.
Not so hard. Mr. Wolf, I'm going to give you one chance. Just one. Very nice. Would you catch this for me? Would you catch that? Yeah. Nice. Would you catch that? 2, 3. Get your hands ready. 1, 2, 3. Everybody catch a ball. Now, on the count of 3, will you throw them back to me? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Throw them back.
On with the next act. Let's go. And do you want to see a ballerina who's a real pig? Here's Porky.
Oh, I'm Porky the pig. The kids are all crazy about me, Porky the pig. So call me Shorty, but Lordy, I'm as cute as I can be. Oh, I'm Porky the pig. I'm fresh as a daisy and I can do a jig. Dancing and singing and swinging so very happily. I'm very proper. I'm nothing more than a pig. But oh me, oh my, I'm such a hopper. And I think my jig you'll dig. And I can never kick up so high. Oh, I'm Porky the pig. The kids are all crazy about me, Porky the pig. Like silly Putty, but Buddy, I think you'll think a lot of me. May I have this dance, Miss Minnie?
Of course. Well, what kind of a jig was that? A Spanish jig. A Spanish jig? I've never heard of a Spanish jig.
Well, we're creative and so original.
Well, the jig is up. Whoop. And on with the show. Let's go. And who's got lots of pluck? None other than my friend Donald Duck.
Donald Duck, my name is Donald Duck. But sometimes all my friends, they make me mad. Oh, I get mean as I can be. If they won't
the show. Let's go! And here comes Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I'm glad they let her out of the zoo. Let's see what you can do, Winnie.
I'm funny when I play catch with Kanga and Tigger too. When I throw, they catch this big ball. But who am I? Can you guess who? Oh, I am Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. I'm Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Willy-nilly silly old bear.
Hey, Winnie.
Yes?
Can you do anything else?
Well, I thought that was pretty good myself, didn't you, boys and girls? But let's see. I can dance. Would you like to dance? Sure. I'd like to dance. Oh, I'm Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Tubby little cubby all stuffed with fluff. I'm Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Willy-nilly silly old bear. Oh, that was great!
Thanks, Winnie.
Thanks.
Anything else?
Well, let's see. Do you boys and girls like magic tricks?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a trick for you. One moment. What is it gonna be? Well, see here? This box? It's empty. Empty box. See there?
Oh.
I'm gonna do magic. I'm gonna go willy-nilly Winnie the Pooh. Would you come up here? You right here? Someone come up, right here. Come on. See what you can do? Lift this up. Oh, I hope it works. Oh, can you pull that out? Oh, how do you like Magic! Thank you very much. Well,
Very good. Oh, thank you, Winnie. And thank you. And on with the next act. Let's go! And how would you like to see the greatest acrobat in the whole wide world? It's Tigger the Tiger.
Tigger the tiger, that's me. I got stripes, they are so plain to see. But a real star is what I wanna be. Look how I dance, and I'm sure you will agree. I'm Tigger.
That was really a very interesting program. Do you go out to very many schools on a regular basis, or is it a...
Yes, the group performs about twice a month, and they get many, many requests. They go to hospitals, they go to schools for the handicapped, and they just love it. It's a volunteer group, and they enjoy each other, and they enjoy performing.
They certainly look like they enjoy themselves. Marilynn, does the Chicago section have a program like that?
No, we don't. I'm sorry, but we have some other programs that we have a senior employment opportunities for seniors past
Similar
the
to
age
the
of
youth
55,
employment,
the opposite. And that we started it in 1974 when there was a great need, and there still is. And
Certainly is, especially with the economy being what it is today.
right, we have many applicants coming into our office every day, and we've been very successful at it, doing it.
What else well, tell me something. I know National Council of Jewish Women in Chicago, being the oldest section, has been involved in a large number of projects that have been turned over to the community, much like the Meals on Wheels in Highland Park. Tell us about a couple of those projects.
Well, first was Thresholds, which was the first rehabilitation center for the mentally ill people. And it was started, I think, in 1954. And we gave the money to start it and got it going, and now it's recognized around the country as really a great place. Then in 1967, we gave the seed money to get the Jewish Federation to start the Response Center.
It's been very successful.
Yes, it has, and we contributed to it for a number of years, and now the Federation is doing it, and we still sit on their board and doing it.
I want to ask, we don't have a lot of time left, and you mentioned earlier that your National Council of Jewish Women is not only a social service organization, but is also involved in education and social action. Tell me a little bit about the priorities. What does the national organization focus on?
We have 5 priorities that we work on locally, nationally, and internationally. They are women's issues, children and youth, Israel, Jewish life priority, is that 5?
Aging.
And aging, yes. And many of our projects are focused on aging at this point.
Well, just from the ones that you've told me about today, it
That's
certainly
right.
sounds like you've covered the
And there
priorities
are
rather
more.
well. Tell me a little bit quickly about Israel. What does the organization do in Israel?
Well, we have, I'm going to read the correct title on
Oh,
this.
good, so you don't mess.
Right. It's Research Institute for Innovation and Education, which is part of the Hebrew University School of Education. And it's designed to bring the socially and educationally disadvantaged segment of the population of Israel into the mainstream.
It sounds like something that information that we can use here in the United States. I do know they had a program for teaching educators from areas in the United States that were where the children were disadvantaged, how to use the techniques. I was reading about that, and it's
Yes,
really
they've been so successful that many people are copying that program.
innovated in educational projects. Well, it certainly sounds like National Council of Jewish Women has a great deal to be proud of. Is there something that's a big celebration that the 90th anniversary is going to
yes,
be having here?
indeed.
What's in the works?
Well, one part right now is going to be on October 2nd on Sunday morning. We're having a service at Temple Sinai, and our national president will be there. Temple Sinai, Hannah Greenbaum Solomon was one of the founders of the temple, her family, and she spoke from the pulpit. So we are going to have a special service there on Sunday morning.
Going back to the roots.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And there are many people around who knew Hannah Greenbaum Solomon and much of her family.
Yes.
And we hope will be
How
there.
many members do you have here in Chicago and around the country?
We have 850 in our section.
And we do also. And around the country has almost 100,000.
100,000.
And in the Chicago metropolitan area has close to 3,500 members.
Well, it sounds like that's a lot of women doing a lot of good in the community. And I want to thank you for coming, and thank you for joining us today when we were online.